Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have decided to do a different kind of setting just because I felt like it and also because I'm going to talk to you today about a topic. So I thought, why not make it casual? I have put some pillows on my floor. I'm currently sitting on my floor actually. So yeah, basically what I would like to discuss is a topic that a lot of people have been asking me about, and I'm sure that if you are part of the booktube community, this is something that you get asked a lot, and that is, how do you read as much as you do? So I thought that I would put in my, what is it called, that expression, my 5 times worth. Anyway, I thought that I would give you my thoughts on this topic because I do read quite a lot of books, which hasn't changed over the past 3 years since I've been booktubing. And I find it interesting because before I started booktubing, I read maybe 1 or 2 books per month, maybe 3 if it was vacation time, but I didn't really think about how much I read. And I was enjoying my books, I still am, but currently I'm reading 10 plus books a month. Normally I would, well, on an average month, I can read about 12 or 13 books, but the thing is, I'm not counting. I'm only reading whenever I feel like it, so I'm always surprised myself when I find out at the end of the month that I have read 19 books. I don't understand it myself, but I will try and explain it now in this video. So yeah, if you want to know more about how I read as much as I do, then stay tuned, I guess. So first of all, the main reason why I can read as much as I do is the fact that I live alone. I have a huge apartment all for myself. I have time to read whenever I get home. I have no distractions. I have no sisters or brothers coming to me asking me questions. I have no parents telling me to do this or that or whatever. I can control my everyday life as I want. Of course, I still have to cook myself and I still have to go to work and all that, but whenever that is done, I can read if that's what I want to do. And I can easily sit and read for 3 hours straight without being distracted, which is amazing because a book can be read in about 5 to 6 hours if it's about 300 pages. So that means 3 hours of reading is half a book. So that's the main reason, I think, for me reading as much as I do. Another reason is that, well, I think once you start having a huge interest in books and once you start buying a lot of books, you also want to read a lot of them, so that if I have a bunch of new books waiting for me, that inspires me to pick up a book and actually read. And I read faster when I know that I have a lot of new books waiting for me, just because I want to get to all of them at once. And obviously I can't do that, but I would like to just keep on track and read so that I can get as much knowledge as I can from these new books. I have said this earlier, but my main thing is that I only read when I want to. But the thing is, I have so much time at hand. These days I'm on my summer vacation. I have about 5 weeks of no work. I do have plans with my family and friends. I do have a trip to London planned this summer, but other than that, I have time to read. So if I feel like it, I am definitely going to read. And as you will be seeing in my reading vlogs, I will be reading quite a fair amount of books these months. On a normal day where I have to go to work for 8 hours and where I have to go work out and do the groceries and all that, I probably read about maybe 2 hours during the evening, sometimes 3 hours, it depends on my mood. But that means that during those days I obviously can't read as much as I do during vacation time. But once again, it all comes down to me, myself and my time, because I can handle my time. I can decide whether I want to spend it watching Netflix or reading, and most of the time I do prefer books to TV. So yeah, I guess that's it. That first of all, I live alone, I have a lot of time to read. Second of all, having all of these books inspire me to read a lot. And third of all, I choose to read instead of watching TV. I think those are the 3 main reasons for me being able to read 10 plus books a month. I would very much like to know what your thoughts are on this topic, whether you read a lot as well and how you do it. And also, I am aware that my reading speed might be a little bit fast compared to other people's. I don't know about that, but please don't feel guilty or feel bad in any way if you're not reading that fast and if you can't get through 10 plus books a month, because this is not a competition. As I was saying, I'm not counting what I read. I only read whenever I feel like it. So as long as you are enjoying your books, then be happy about that. Don't rush through them just because you want to have a competition going. I do not recommend that. Just enjoy your life, enjoy your books, and be happy with what you read. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you ever so much for watching. Happy reading, everyone, and bye bye. That was awkward. Bye bye.